What is up, everybody? It is your boy Chin, that freaking Mark, here today once again to give you the HAPPS on the CRAPS with what's going down with Impact Wrestling's 2018 Bound For Glory. Is Chris Jericho gonna show up? So if you haven't heard by now, Impact has been doing a lot better for themselves recently, and I think that the card on this pay-per-view is a clear indication of that. And we're just going to kind of break it down right now. So first up, we have listed here is going to be Austin Aries versus Johnny Impact for the Impact World Championship. My money's on Johnny Impact for sure. Secondly up on the card, we have Testa Blanchard versus Taya Valkyrie for the Knockouts Championship. I'm going to have to side with Taya on this. I think they're going to have the entire Mundo Impact family all belted up by the end of this night. The match I am probably looking the most forward to is going to be Sami Callihan, Dave Christ, and Jake Christ versus Brian Cage, Pentagon Jr., and Phoenix in what is being called a OVE rules match. I'm assuming it's probably just going to be hardcore rules. Not sure if they're going to go full-on deathmatch style. Can't wait to check out this match. Then following that, we have former friends Eddie Edwards versus newly heel AF Moose. What are you going to do, heel Moose? We also have Matt Sydal and Ethan Page versus Rich Swann and Willie Mack in a tag team match. And the real question here is, can you handle this? Also on the card, we have listed that Allie is going to the Undead Realm. Okay. And lastly, for what has been announced on the card so far, is Eli Drake issuing an open challenge. Who's going to answer that open challenge is the real question. According to the No Holds Barred podcast, rumor has it that Chris Jericho is almost certain to be making his Impact Wrestling debut. And I kind of figure that this is probably going to be the spot that he shows up. I would have absolutely no complaints about that at all. Chris Jericho has recently, over the past year, just been showing us why he is still awesome and on top of his game. Just to kind of give you a recap of what Chris Jericho has been up to, he has been completely crushing it in the wrestling world. He had his mystery appearance at All In not too long ago, wearing a pretty sweet t-shirt, I might say. We also have Chris Jericho with his reoccurring stint in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Just to remind you, he is the current IWGP Intercontinental Champion. So yeah, he's definitely going to be showing up in New Japan some more. And if I'm not mistaken, Chris Jericho's last WWE appearance was at Saudi Arabia's Greatest Royal Rumble not too long ago there, showing up at number 50. All in all, I would be totally stoked to see Chris Jericho just show up. Whether it's at Open Challenge, whether it's halfway through the card, could literally be in the middle of a match. I don't care. Chris Jericho is one of the best wrestlers that we currently have out there, regardless of age, and he's dead set on proving it, I feel. It sounded like they're trying to get Jericho signed to a short-term deal with Impact, wrestling somewhere around 6 matches from what I hear, and in that time being, he's also going to be able to wrestle with other promotions because he's Chris Jericho. Obviously, he has other commitments. Jericho has the Cruise of Jericho coming up, which is just kind of a greatest hits of wrestling, and I think it's going to be really cool. But again, the biggest question here is Chris Jericho going to show up at tonight's Bound For Glory pay-per-view? My name is Chin, I am that freaking Mark, and thank you for tuning in to find out what is the HAPPS on the CRAPS with Chris Jericho showing up at Impact Wrestling's Bound For Glory 2018 pay-per-view. Like, follow, share, subscribe, and I'll holler at you soon enough.